And these are the softs. The new Inside Out Never Falls. I finally got to try some Hermès Bouncing sneakers. The YouTube vlogging drill. Cheers. Good morning, you gorgeous people of the interwebs. I hope you're having a fan-dabby-dozy day. I'm embarking on a fan-dabby-dozy day. I am at the train station. Train tracks there behind me. I am off into London. I'm off to Harrods because my lovely Fendi Client Advisor, Valentina, has invited me and my good friend Claire of Claire Louise Luxe to join a Selleria bag charm workshop where I believe we're going to get to create our own little bag charms. How exciting is that? So I failed to do my hair. I failed to put any lippy on before getting the phone out. I wanted to take advantage of the fact that it's actually very quiet here right now, so people aren't thinking that I'm some sort of lunatic. But I will attempt to do an outfit of the day. I decided to take my peekaboo for the ride as we were going to Fendi. I've got my strap U. It wasn't chilly enough for trainers and socks, so I've got my Aria 5s in leopard print from Vivea. M&S Palazzo jeans because I'm still obsessed. My Gucci belt and this snazzy new shirt I got from Phase 8. The sleeve game is strong. And an Alexander McQueen scarf in case things got a bit chilly. I didn't want to be lugging a jacket or a coat around because I knew I'd be indoors for most of the time. And a little bit more Fendi for the finishing touch in my Fendi earrings. We're off to Harrods. I'm always excited when we go off to Harrods. The Lion, less so. I'm under strict instructions to not buy anything because my birthday's coming up in over a month. But if I see anything, I'll let him know. I've only been on the train for 10 minutes and in true Gwenny style I have overheated already, but luckily I have my Fendi fan that Valentina gave to me and to Claire on our last visit to Fendi at Harrods.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't.
It's still a bit of a grey drizzly day, but I've made it to Harrods. So let's head in. First stop was Louis Vuitton. They had some of the ski collection in, including this mirror clutch. This is coated canvas rather than the vernis leather of the original mirror collection back in the day. This Mahina leather is so gorgeous and I really like how they did the fade on the colour on it. I don't know how many times I've looked at this particular bag over the years. I don't know what to make of it. I think I love it. Bag charms are a big trend again now, and this Viv has got her little boîte chapeau. There's this tiny little Noe, and I was really surprised to see this bag charm from last year's Christmas animation collection. They had a selection of the new Inside Out Never Falls, and I've got to say I'm not a fan. The canvas was super thin, super flimsy. I don't know if that's specific to this particular Never Fall to enable it to be turned inside out easily, but I am not here for this. I think it's really gimmicky. The trunks, however, they are not gimmicky, they are stunning. There was plenty of other eye candy in the form of these BBs and the capucines. There was in particular this croc one in sort of graduated soft golds, pinks and greys. Now that was something special. We have these lovely Viv and is it Gaston ornaments and some more little trunks. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that Meredith needs this duck notebook cover for work. For a while now I've been saying that when I think of Louis Vuitton, I think of Louis Vuitton for luggage rather than for handbags these days. And I am tempted and I am in the market for a Horizon. I can't decide between the 50, which is the one I'm playing with here, or the 55, which is a slightly larger size. But I am very, very tempted, so watch this space. I wanted to try the Hermès Bouncing sneakers for, I don't know how long now, for a long time, but they've never had any in store in my size to try, or they didn't have anyone available to help me. So today I took the opportunity to try on, as there were a few in my size, and they had a sales associate available to help me. Initial thoughts, incredibly comfortable. I do not like the leather ones. These felt quite restrictive across the top of my foot. I'm happy with my full leather Gucci trainers. The mesh versions of these are so much more comfortable. The fit was much nicer than the leather pair, and Both pairs were my usual size 38. I really like the shape and the feel of this pair, which I think is a limited edition, but I didn't like the burgundy and the tomato red on it. Unsurprisingly, I was really drawn to the colours on this pair, which was also a limited edition, but they only had this in a 38.5, and they did feel a little bit big, even though I wasn't actually wearing socks. So next time I'll take some socks and hopefully get a better idea on what size I am. Okay, so in my spiritual home, Fendi in Harrods, looking at all the pretties, looking at all the accessories, looking at all this. Oh look, there's coffee. There's coffee there. But there's 2 coffees here. Why would there be 2? Who have we got? We've got Claire. How are you?
I'm really well. I'm with you in Fendi in Harrods.
I mean, we really must never stop meeting like this. We are here to do something over there. We're here to do a little workshop and see if we can get creative. In the meantime, let's get coffee. I came out in comfy flats because we're shopping and I want to run around. Claire's only wearing her collar breeze. I mean, amazing. And are those your Fendi trousers?
No, they're not.
They're not.
I still haven't had them altered.
Up here.
And taken up.
Oh.
These are River Island, actually.
Oh, right. Oh, they're fabulous.
These are thanks to Amelia.
These are, yeah, Amelia.
Green, and they do them in black, so I bought the black as well. So
And speaking of green, we have just look at that beauty with the strap view and the beautiful blouse. And I have to say, the first thing that struck me when I saw you today was how the green of the bag and your blouse really makes your eyes pop. Absolutely fabulous.
that wasn't too close up.
It wasn't too close up. YouTubers got a YouTube while Claire was taking some footage of those beautiful green bags over there. I'll come to those in a minute. I was looking at these little pretties. I am very taken with the lollipop charm. I just really wish they'd come in pink. If they'd done pink, I would have been first in line. Stop looking at the nano baguettes, Gwenny. Look at these knot charms instead. And the little peekaboos. And the little handle covers for the peekaboo. So these are the special limited edition ones for Harrods 175 year anniversary. And we've got the crystals. Look. This is giving me very much Emerald City, Wizard of Oz vibes. And then the petite peekaboo in the galusha. Just really, 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 really beautiful. Look at that finish. And then the mini baguette in the galusha. And then up there, sparkling away, is the petite peekaboo in the green crystals. Oh, just look at it. Look at it, Claire. Look at it.
It is so beautiful. Are you tempted? It is lovely.
It's not my shade of green. You want to be careful because that's my shade of green.
Okay, so I've now got Deb's after my blue baguette.
Yeah.
And you after my green baguette.
Yeah, none of us can be trusted. Now we've had a look at a few of the pretties, it's time to make our selections for the bag charm workshop. Sadly, there was no pink for me to play with. Hi, Valentina. Thank you.
You can put it on both if you want to. A client before.
Choices made, we were put to work, and I've got to say Claire was a dab hand at this. I was really impressed. The lady that was taking our workshop was Martina, and she works in Capanuccia, the workshop just outside of Florence. We got to ask her lots of questions about her favourite bags to work on. She actually puts them all together. She does all of the stitching. Talking to her was absolutely fascinating, getting that background perspective. And making the charms themselves was really a huge amount of fun. I'm so happy I got to share this experience with Claire, and thank you again to Valentina for making this happen. Valentina caught me looking at this dark khaki peekaboo. So naughty. The stitching on this petite peekaboo is both leather and suede. It's exactly the sort of thing that Martina works on. I have a newfound respect for the amount of work that goes into these bags.
In the front because the contrast.
Because then, like this,
Yeah.
contrast.
I would do that.
Okay, you are the experts.
Well, you're actually pretty good at it too, right? So maybe you took classes already. You know?
This is a case of the charms on the bag, so I have to take the bag, right?
I was just going to say, yes, the bag coming home too. That's nice, isn't it?
What a shame, right? I have to sacrifice myself. Why don't we take a picture of you guys with the bags on? Yeah. Yeah. Valentina, will you? Yes.
Thank you, Martina, for guiding us and for sharing your insights with us. It's almost like you've done this before, Valentina. Thank you. Cheers to you, Valentina. Thank you very much. And cheers to you. You know the drill, the YouTube vlogging drill. Cheers. What are we looking at?
Suede
Ooh, wow.
inside.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
You've got the python handle, you've got the contrast stitching, which I don't normally like, but I really like it on here. Because it's just at the top, it's not down the sides. And then inside it's a silver harp. And then inside it's lined in suede.
It's beautiful.
And then it has the crossbody stripe.
It's a really lovely shade.
Yeah.
It's not as bright as yours, but it's a really gorgeous shade. That's like a neutral green. That's a statement green. That's a neutral green. And these are the softs. These are absolutely beautiful. The leather is insane. So soft. Smile. And actually folds up quite. Concertina's quite flat. This colour is amazing. And I must admit, I do like the little lollipop holders. And back to look at the fragrances. I'm going to have a little squirt of this one today, I think. I like the case. Case is lovely, but just check out this trunk. Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm just going to pop some perfume on. This colour is beautiful, and this wrappy work is, oh, look at that, beautifully done. I'm liking this chain. Valentina gave me a sneak peek of this petite peekaboo in the mauve pink metallic leather. We were in Harrods on Tuesday and this was launched on Friday. It's a really cute little bag, and this material and finish only comes in the petite size. It is very, very cute, and I'm always happy to get a little sneak peek of what's new. I've had some time to think about this one, and although it's lovely, I don't think it's the one for me. If it's the one for you though, give Valentina a shout. Her details are always in my description. I really do seem to be taken by this dark green, this dark khaki colour, almost like a really deep olive. And this mini origami is in suede and leather. It felt absolutely delicious. It's really fun to play with. Is it the dark green bag for me? I feel like I need something in this colour in my wardrobe. Now, is it this one or is it something else? I did see a regular size baguette in the Napa leather in the same colour, which is also gorgeous. And I know I've said that I don't want a regular baguette in Napa leather, but you know, you can change your mind, right? What is it you're looking at there, Claire?
Well, eat your heart out, Dale. Eat your heart out, Amelia Rose. Eat your heart out, Meredith. I've got my hands on one of these. And oh my goodness, I can see why you love it so much.
And it does go smashingly with your blouse.
There wasn't any at all deliberateness in my outfit today, but somehow it manages to go.
Amazing.
Perfect. Yeah.
I cannot overstate how amazing Valentina is as a client advisor. She always really takes care of us. We went to the pizza place for a very late lunch and a lovely little natter talking about the experience we'd just had and all manner of other things. I really enjoy spending time with Claire, and I still think it's a little bit mad that we meet people doing this crazy thing on the internet and we become proper friends. The pasta dishes were simple but absolutely delicious and exactly what we needed. Because we went to lunch so late, we didn't really do much afterwards. We popped into a couple of places, but really it was time to say goodbye and start heading home. I didn't buy anything at Fendi, but Valentina still gave me one of these little tags that go with the ribbon on the shopping bags, and it looks like the little plaque you get on the inside of Selleria bags. I'm really happy with my little charm. It was so much fun making it. The leather feels really delicious. I've used the word delicious a couple of times, and that's because that's what it is. I really like how the two sets of petals move around each other as well. I love that little bit of movement. I think it's really fun. You can show off as much or as little of the one behind that you like. I had taken my wrappy off, popped it in the front of my peekaboo because I wanted to play with the peekaboo handles, and I completely forgot to do that. So I guess that means I'm just going to have to go back to Harrods again and remember to play with them this time. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Go and check out Claire's link down below and stay fan-dabby-dozy. Hello! Hi!
How are you?